Episode 16, beginning on Chapter 6, Afternoon of a Fawn. I have no idea what that chapter title could mean for the chapter itself. We're boarding the airship Gargantua, pursuing the Berman Kaiser. What does any of that have to do with a fawn? There aren't any deer races in this game, just cats and dogs and, well, humans. Meanwhile, flagship Gargantua, first bridge. It's kinda cool seeing these interiors. Your Majesty, the enemy tank has breached the upper deck and is inside the Gargantua. Ah, that useless fool. How dare he allow intruders to set foot onto the Gargantua? This is an interesting scenario where they're kind of en route to war, and they have potentially their biggest target on board the ship, but they're not gonna just stop for us. I guess they're gonna continue their operation while we're flying around inside their own ship. It's just kind of funny thinking about the size of this thing. All that boasting, only to crawl back after a defeat. Is this all the Crimson Knights are capable of? It's kinda true. We did kinda kick his ass, but it kinda felt like he let us. Tell Ash to report to me as soon as he returns, and that I look forward to what excuses he will bring with him. Yes, Your Majesty. Mobilize the troops to destroy the Tyrannus immediately. Accelerate all preparations for the ancient weapon. Send it out as soon as it is ready, before they can interfere. Yes, Your Majesty. Glory to the Berman Empire. A few minutes later, flagship Gargantua, Crimson Knights Mission Command. No, he actually ran away over here. I thought he left the area, but he came back to the ship. To think you would come slinking back here after all that talk. What the hell does that fatty Neko think he's saying to Ash? That's a pretty good one, you got him. Calm down, Tyr. I'm fine. I feel great, in fact. Oh, you actually do. Oh, because she can sense his emotions, right. That's fun. I guess now that I've lost, we're all birds of a feather. Oh, pardon me. There's also a fella Neko here. I am not a fella Neko. And more importantly, we have orders from the Kaiser. You are to report on everything that has happened. Of course. We've got orders to accelerate the weapon's activation. That's your job, right? Shouldn't you get moving? Positively irritating. Every last one of you. So, it's about time. Yeah, it's time. Oh, I'm so glad. It was so cramped in here. I was wondering how on board the rest of the Crimson Knights were with Ash. To what degree. Seems like it's fully on board. Got it. I will prepare the rig. Yeah, let's go. There's nothing else we need to do here. Flagship Gargantua, upper floors. It looks like they're already closing in on us. We need to move before we get surrounded. I have completed a scan of the flagship and confirmed our current location. The main propulsion engine is located on the lower floors. If the engine is shut off, this ship will be rendered immobile. If we can just stop the engine, we should be able to stop this ship. That should stop them from making it to Gasco. But I don't know. For some reason this bad feeling isn't going away. We've already avoided the Chapter 1 timeline, but I guess he's seeing like other bad possibilities maybe? Or even the current timeline that we're on? Oh no, he's thinking of Chapter 1. I don't want to think about Chapter 1. What was that? It's okay, Malt. We won't lose this time, because we have you with us. She's just coming out and saying it. May, what did you mean by? Multiple enemy signatures are closing in. I recommend that we move quickly. No time to talk. Yep, come on, let's go, Malt. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. We're going to the main engine. Does the cooldown, the fact that that came up on screen, does that persist between chapters? We haven't really gotten someone with a really huge cooldown yet. I think they've all only been unlimited or low or whatever. Can we check that here? No, it's the assist system. Yeah, we can't see the reload or the recharge or whatever. But assuming someone does have like a large recharge, maybe even if you use it during a boss battle or something, it'll still be recharging in the next chapter. That's something to keep in mind. Alright. You know, I should have thought about this before I started. Who are we putting on the team? Oh, and we've got all this. Well, the first thing that I want to do before any of that is work on the team. So these are the 6 that we had last time. I want to swap out all 6 of them, I guess. It's not going to be like 6 this chapter, then 6 the next chapter, and then alternate between the 6 every time. I do kind of want to mix up the pairings a bit. But just for this one, since we kind of, I think, just last chapter got all 6 characters, we can shelve these 6 and work on the other 6 as a kind of balancing thing for Affinity. So with that in mind, I think we could just do this. The twins, Mei and Hannah, and then Jin and Wappa. I guess I could also do like Jin and Mei and then Wappa and Hannah. This seems fine though. And it'll be quick. To swap them out. No real planning needed. This might not be the most like optimal way to use these characters. Or rather their abilities, because some of them are better like offensively focused or whatever. Like Hannah's more of a healing support type grenade launcher, while Sox is kind of your main offense type grenade launcher. So if I just put them together based on whatever I feel like, I'm not really balancing offense and defense. But I think it all just kind of works out with how every character has like a mix of things, so just by random chance you'll end up with what you need, I think. I think I want our main cannoneer to be Heck, so that we could make use of his ability that gets extra damage when you use it, or well, depending on the combo rate. Although it would be nice to burn things as Jin. If Wappa's our main grenade launcher, I think that might be fine. She has some pretty good offense things. She also has the red trigger and the blue trigger, which are pretty interesting. She can fill in any gaps if there are like extra things we have to do. And Mei can be our main gunner, because she's really fast. Okay, that's saved, right? Yeah. Let's take care of our affinity things. Faraway promises too. It really does feel different now that you're back. Feels like everyone's finally back together. What's wrong with you all of a sudden? You're kinda creeping me out. No, this is a flag that we raised. You two go together quite nicely.
Huh?
Excuse me? I was trying to compliment you. Tsundere Kyle. Haha, sorry. It's just so rare for you to compliment me like that.
Oh.
I'm not saying that just because. He's saying it because he loves you.
So?
Oh.
Naruto.
You know, when you were gone, the guys back at Patimona had it pretty rough. They were all over the place, crying and being upset. I don't even know how to begin to apologize for that. But once they found out you were taken to Berman, their eyes all changed. It was like they found a goal. To get you back no matter what. It was thanks to all of you that I was able to make it back. I can't thank you enough. Well, it wasn't all bad. While you were gone, I got to be the eldest around here. How was it? Malt says, gritting his teeth. He hates it. It wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. I'll leave being the eldest to you. Hey, wait a second. You're lying. You're lying, Kyle. You're not the oldest. He's 11, or rather 12, and Hannah is 13. She was the oldest. It's fun that he brought that up, though. Alright, did anyone else have, like, things? I guess I can just go through them one by one. It's probably a faster way to check this. It's kind of important that I do this, though, because the increase to your burst attack only applies after, I'm pretty sure, after you trigger the conversation, because that's when the pop-up appears. Oh, okay, of course. These two. Brits is down at the bottom, I guess. Or not. Scrap fishing? There he is. Our unexpected trip to Berman, too. They didn't do anything to you while you were detained, did they? The anti-Felonico ideology the Kaiser spread must have been rooted pretty deeply in the Imperial Army. There were a few people who looked at me with suspicion because I could use spells. But the Crimson Knight stood out more, and I wasn't noticed by many. I see. That tear did stand out quite a bit. Yes, but I also felt something strange from her. Something that wasn't a spell. And even if there wasn't anything strange, it still was not a pleasant feeling to have your mind search like that. It's just that, while I did not enjoy it, I never felt scared. Because you believed everyone would come to help you. Perhaps so. Or perhaps it was because I was with you. What an honor. And that went up. Okay, so with that done... Oh wait, there should have been one more we should... Yeah, oh, two more. Jin and Webba. Jin has none and... Webba has none. Okay. So with that out of the way, we're now going to check, again, just so I have it right in front of me. In the control room we have these 6, and these are the 6 we want to apply to hero mode. And I guess we already got these for Sheena and Brits, but they're shelved for now. Wappa wants to play with Cluckin', we can do that. Jin wants to eat. I think we might eat some affinity stuff, sure. Hack wants to talk, and Chick wants Hack's wish to come true. Easy enough. Upgrade the grenade launcher and eat carrot salad. I don't know about that, May. That might be the one that we don't grant. Let's check the levels. Hack's kind of behind. We could upgrade this, and in fact we will. This is what we did. This is what we bought all this stuff for last time, so let's just do all that. Make it quick. And we can't quite upgrade this one yet. Some kind of lamps it needs. There's more upgrades we can do here, we'll worry about that in a second. We can upgrade this. And I'm pretty sure the dorm is no-go. At least we don't need tools, I bought the right amount. We are going to need, eventually, wool and feathers, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. And we can only get that from the shed. I'm pretty sure we can't buy it. Let's actually do this first with Chappie. Alright, swap out the team with Otto, I guess. Is that good usage? Malt is using 2. Vanilla's using 2, yep. Wappa's using 2, even though we just need 1. And Brits has 2. We're kind of using up our guys that are well rested. I previously wondered if we should be using the guys that aren't well rested just so that we can have more people rested if we need them. This is probably fine though. If it becomes a problem, then I'll just accept it later. Off they go. They're virtual cells, not the real ones. And skills. We've got all the basic ones. This, I think, was pretty handy, but we didn't end up needing it too much in the last battle. Well, we might have if I actually got hit. Like, we started with 70% health, I should have, like, worried about healing more to start. But I didn't. I think we're still kind of in the low range right now, where we're only getting small amounts of VP. I guess that's what this currency is. And because we're only getting small amounts from that thing, it probably makes more sense to buy the things that are cheaper. That was my previous strategy, rather than save up for things that are more costly. Because those will become more affordable as we get more VP, higher VP yielding sources from the mine. We could save up for one if we really wanted to though. We're getting like 200 per, so we could wait until we get 400 or 500 for the next round. HP and SP, that's pretty good. We already have the one that recovers HP. I think. That's what this is, pretty sure. Oh, we kind of want this though. Maybe I save up for that one. What are our other options if we don't? There's actually like only one other option, or 2. A balloon bomb upgrade, smoke to inflict on bombed enemies. I guess that just like adds to the basic balloon bomb, which does something. It removes their armor and decreases their attack. And just increase the Tyrannus' max SP by 10. I do think I want to save up for this one for transmission. And also this one seems really good for intermission, but that's pretty costly. So I think we will save up for this one. We could spend 100 on something, but we'll just save that amount. Alright, wish time. Who has a wish? Hack wants to talk to someone. Who should he talk to? Of course we have level 4 with Chick. I do want to focus on one level 10 first before every other character works on their other 2 level 10s. That's my current strategy. But I don't want to leave everyone like too far behind. How much does Wappa have right now? Like, beyond just level 2? Level 3 with Chicken Hack. I do think I was kind of committed to that. I think it was also interesting... Well, we had Socks going on, but I was also interested in, like, Boron and Kyle. Just their conversations, I think. But I think this is fine. Just to balance things out... No, actually, since we're going into battle, we will talk to Chick. But the next one will be Wappa, I think, with Hack. I think Hack is still lower levels, so yeah, we'll have him do the talking. Probably down here. There she is. Where's the Kaiser hiding? That's a good point. I guess we saw him at the bridge, but I guess that could have been like a video transmission. I bet he's running away because he's scared of us. You're so right. He just puts up a brave front. He's quaking in his boots. I'm a lot more mature than Hack, aren't I? Wow. You know who you're talking to, right? She probably says that all the time to Hack. I think you're very mature mentally. That's not true, is what Hack would say. But I think we have to go for the correct answer here. Or you are the older sister, after all. Okay, I think you're very mature mentally might be correct, but I think stroking her ego by calling her the older sister is correct here. Damn it. Just by a bit, I was wrong. I guess she's more mature than that. Doesn't just want to have her ego stroked. Well, at least we got the event still. Always by your side too. You're Hack, right? Yeah, I guess she was confused. It sounded like she didn't know she was talking to Hack in that last conversation. But no, this isn't what she's talking about. What are you talking about? Of course I am. So who do I look like? What are you talking about, Chick? You're Chick, obviously. What's wrong? Could you just hear me out? Lately I've been having strange dreams. In the dreams I was you, and then I was watching a different me. I'm scared, Chick. Because May's having weird dreams. You too? Wait, I might have had the same dream. You too? I don't really remember it too well, but... But anyway, I don't think it's like you change places with anyone for real, so don't worry too much. Okay. Sorry for saying something so weird. Chick must be really tired. That is worrying. That sounds like main plot shenanigans. Oh, what level is everyone actually? Just barely 18, barely... These two are still the lowest level, so I think we'll have them do stuff. I guess Wappa's also, and Jin, kind of low level. Here, we'll give it to Wappa the big experience boost. Just as she's the leader, and needs to be in the lead. Hello, thanks for visiting. I thought you'd want to try one of my quizzes. Now, can you match the knowledge I've gained from my research? When a yellow bomb, red bomb, or blue bomb are stuck to an enemy, and the enemy's weakness icons are all destroyed, what happens? Okay, I'm glad you're asking me this because I don't actually know the answer, but you're teaching it to me. This is the only thing happening here, but... I see. So when you delay the enemy and destroy all their weakness icons, that counts as one turn. Because you delay them, but the turn that you use up by delaying them still occurs. Honestly, I've been avoiding using the bombs because I've been thinking, if I delay the enemy, then I can't really utilize the bomb. But if it goes down whenever they get delayed anyway, it doesn't matter if I delay them, so... This is so useful. We can even start doing that now, because, I think Jin has bombs? Correct. You are quite knowledgeable. Just what I'd expect from one of the heroes of Gasco. I look forward to seeing what the future holds. And she's 19 now.
新作だよ。
And a new
読ん
chapter.
でくれるかな。
Let's read it. We're already halfway through. I guess there's only going to be 10 chapters, or rather 10 episodes of this comic. But there should be 12 chapters, like in every game. I think. The Adventures of Fuga, Episode 5. Minutes before Professor Burry attacked. Bro. Professor Burry. To think that you would stir things up with that relic. What, it wasn't part of your plan? He didn't tell you? You're as little help as I thought you would be. Look, what's that? The Turan? What is it doing here? Nobody is in the garage. Vroom. Vazoom. You can just teleport? Did you really need a distraction if you can just teleport? Go ahead. Rampage to your heart's desire and distract them for me. Tap, tap. Doom. So this is the rocket control room. How very well made. Using the Juno as both fuel source and control system. How marvelous. I am certain this will deliver me to the moon. Oh what, you can't just teleport there? I guess it's a short-range teleport. Deliver me and my deepest desire. From... The preparations are complete. You may leave him with us. Farewell. Thank you. So Burry was caught. It's time. We'll likely never meet again. Okay, so he's not actually gonna help Burry out. That might be the last we see. That might be the last we see of Burry, unfortunately. So long, Professor Burry. A few days later. Lunar Rocket Launchpad. Boom. It says Burm, but the text says Glow on the actual comic page. Not that it matters. It's finally time. Yeah. On every cover page, you've been teased as being on the moon, but I guess only up until now we've been just doing prelude stuff before we get to the actual moon stuff. To be continued. Is that also alluding to... I mean, not to get into spoiler territory, but we're going to the moon this game, right? That's what this is teasing, and I'm pretty sure that was all kind of teased by all of the supplementary preview stuff for the game, I think. Like at the end of the second game with all the teaser video, whatever thing, or... I'm pretty sure we're going to the moon. There was like lore about the moon from the previous game, so I don't think it's a spoiler. But yeah. And what were we doing? I think chicken hack? We want something in here, right? Actually, let's do both of them. Need feathers and wool for the bed. Let's just get a stock of a few eggs and... just one of each, I guess. And then we'll go all in on feathers and wool, because we'll need like more of them. Actually, maybe we have enough of those already, the milk and the eggs. Actually, any recipes we want to use? Okay, this is pretty good, but we don't have light bugs. How do we get those? What did May want? This. The skill cost? Sorry, I kind of want this instead. That's egg and wheat, so... or milk rather, so we do need that. But it's only one. I think we're fine. So actually, let's change this to more of these, just so we can get the upgrade. Alright, good for all of you. No, and diffusing pulse is now 3 hits. That's great. And we got the blue bomb. Perfect. I think that's 1 bomb that we have for each weapon on different characters. Sticks a blue bomb to an enemy with 4 armor rank decrease after 2 turns. That's really, really good. If we want to save an armored guy for last or something. What are we cooking again? Strawberry. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of strawberries. Although we might want to start cooking this next time, which still requires strawberries. Oh, and egg. No, wait, wheat. Which we have a lot of, I guess. So give us a lot of strawberries. And, I guess we're kind of low on potatoes and cabbage. Gonna need both for that. Actually, give us 1 of each. Alright. I think with all of that done... No, we still need to cook. Chick will cook. The thing that I wanted was strawberry Charlotte. Thanks for the help. Hopefully a high success. Doesn't look like it, it still took a bunch of strawberries. Alright, now I think we can spend things on upgrades and talking. Hack will do the upgrades. Right, we wanted these. This one specifically, to start with. But I think we can do each of them. So that'll be 6 AP. That works out. Everything to level 7. Not a high success. Do 1 more. Yeah. As heck. No high success. And now heck. Or check. Alright, experience is all about level. I think only Jin is kind of lagging behind. And maybe May. And Hannah. Whatever. It's fine. Doesn't matter that much. They're all pretty much equal. Now who do we want to talk as? Who doesn't have a level 5 currently in the cockpit? Now that we're on chapter 6, I want everyone to be at least at level 5. With someone. These two. These two are going to talk a lot. Why not? I think Jin is behind, so we'll have him do the talking. Must be tough being the oldest. One can just leave all the leadering to me. It doesn't matter, he doesn't have to be the leader, he's just the oldest. I'm about to take everything out on the Kaiser. What would you do if I said I was going on another journey? I want to come with you, bring back some souvenirs next time, it'll be lonely here without you. Pretty sure it's Triangle. That sounds nice. Let's decide where to go and get going. Do you think if we made snacks in the new Tyrannus they'd taste different? Do we have new recipes? I think we might. I don't think that's related to the Tyrannus' abilities though. I'm not really a big fan of those clothes we have to wear when we're fighting. Really? But you look so cool. I guess it's kinda stuffy maybe for her. It must have been pretty rough without me here, right? Since you had no leader? I didn't notice. It's definitely not it. Unless we were trying to do some kind of funny reverse psychology thing. Which I mean, maybe Wappa would like that. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. It's interesting to have you around. Now the mood is brighter. I think mood is brighter is better than interesting to have you around. That's good to hear. Guess it was worth coming back here. Indeed it was. Alright. Everyone is set. Pretty much. We got all the things we needed. We did our virtual mining thing that doesn't cost any AP. did all our upgrades and whatever bits and bobs we could have done over here with Lune and all the other free things, so I think we're good. On to battle. Already we have a decision for the dangerous route, and I can even see a war point up ahead. Seems like we're gonna get a skill point thing right after, so better to use skills rather than to take damage. Dangerous route. Okay. This isn't even the dangerous one, and it's looking kinda iffy right now. Infiltrators, new tank. A biocharged tank designed to destroy enemies with a single blow. That's not good. It can be defeated by delaying its drill, which is the source of its bioenergy, okay? So the drill only happens if we don't delay it, good to know. And the 10s are 2, I think that's also... no, we've seen that. Repairs its allies, defense has been raised. Do we want to get rid of that first? It's mostly blue and yellow right now, so let's swap to that. I think we're about to get an assist, which maybe we want to save for the next battle, but... the next battle is a few rounds, so I think we use the assist now and get the assist again in the middle of the next battle. Let's bring out our blues like this, and keep that. That looks perfect. Could do a super or a multi-piercing shot. No, I think I'm about to get the thing, so just do a normal one. And there it's active. Calm sniping. 2, I guess. Oh, I see. It upgrades to 2 once you get 1 heart filled. So I guess the maximum level is 4? Would that be right? I guess so. Oh, I should have decreased the armor on one of the ones below. Right. Well, whatever. Alright, you're going to do this. Oh, wait. She... oh, she does have it. I'm right over it. For a second I thought she didn't have piercing shot. All gunners need to have some kind of piercing shot. It only makes sense. I think we're good, right? Yeah, just take this one out. Oh, they even... yeah, these guys always have to thermal runaway to start. I'll have to keep that in mind. And then it takes them another turn to charge up their biocharge where we get the chance to delay them. But then things become dangerous, especially when we have 2 of them at once. If they're charging at the same time, it becomes harder to delay both of them. No problem here though, we're fine. Yeah, keep them. Keep this current loadout for now. We'll do... which one's lower? This one. I guess. See if this kills. Perfect. Doesn't even get a chance to move. Alright, this one was easier than I thought. And there. It was over anyway, Malt, but I appreciate it. Good one to start off with. Cooldown's ready for the next battle, although we need more charge on the actual assist gauge. What the hell is that thing? Alright, we're excited. The Satan Hound. What a name. A high-end Daemon Hound, stationed at strategic locations. Aside from having electric attacks, its skill, Cerberus Bite, can stop enemies in their tracks. Oh no, that sounds like a... right. It has electric attacks and its Cerberus Bite. That would inflict paralyze on us, which is terrible. what to do first. Well, we've got 3 rounds. Maybe save Hack for last. We could swap him around to here, like that, just to start with. And of course these guys are assist, but since there are 2 of them, they'll most likely get the assist off before we attack this guy. These guys actually have more attack than this one, strangely. I guess the main fear, the main thing you have to be worried about for this guy is his stun, so that's why you want to get rid of him first, not because of his attack ability. Oh yeah, this one. Does this show us? It doesn't show us how far up the teammates move up on the bar. Which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Just trying to remember all these skills we have, because sometimes we get new skills and I forget what we get. Okay, that's great. That's really great and all, but I feel like I want to save it for the next one. I think we can handle this one promptly. Yeah, definitely. This should kill. Powerful March, right? That's the one that... yeah, more combo rate. We also have the delay one, and of course Tag Team Blast for additional things. We'll have to keep that in mind with Chick as a machine gunner. Maybe I didn't need to use that skill. Alright, keep working on this one. We'll swap now. So we can swap later in the next round. And I think... bring this out? Maybe. Alright, that's a bit less damage than I'd hoped. That works out. Oh, that actually gave us our formation back after just 1 turn. Is that like a hidden thing? That Mei just lets you change your formation after her skill activates? Cause we should have had to wait at least like 2 more turns. Should we heal for the next battle? It's only 5 SP. We're down around 3000 HP, which isn't the worst, but we don't want to get injured in the next battle, or the upcoming ones. Can we kill with... Chick? I don't think we can, but we can do this, so... let Hannah go and... Wappa takes this spot, Chick comes out here, and... maybe actually... maybe actually this instead. With... no, wait, that's just the same. With this. Yeah. Think that is good. So you would go first. And Hannah should be able to kill. I think she does more damage. As a not a machine gunner, a grenade launcher. So we'll cash in this combo. It doesn't actually stay into the next battle anyway. And it's the same amount of SP as the lullaby anyway. And kill. Oh wait, the combo. Damn it, I forgot. Right. How silly of me. Well, I guess it was a waste of SP, but we're still up on HP. Alright, now we've got this thing. And actually I'm not sure we still need to use the assist here. It'd be kind of a waste to wait on it, though. We could do this. It's just kind of good in general. If we fear that the next battle is going to do a lot of damage. We're also not going to get any healing after this battle, so if we just minimize the damage we take, it'd be great. Probably this. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have reduced the armor first. Whatever. Do a tag team blast on this one. No, wait. Gotta reduce the armor, of course. Alright, you'll attack here. And this will kill. Pretty high damage. Alright, swap us around for this actually. We'll pocket Hannah for later. And it'll still have one armor left, but this should be fine to end on Hack. That was a crit, but I think this should still kill with... Oh. Well, good. I guess we're healing. That's nice. I never keep an eye on the actual burst gauge. It would have been great if that came out in the next battle, though. Yeah, with all this. Kinda wish I saved all that junk for this. The assist, the burst. It took just a little bit too long. Alright, we definitely don't want to deal with these guys' things. But we might end up having to. I think we want to take care of the guys on the bottom first, so... Oh, when did this happen? Fix that. There we go. So we want yellows and blues, mainly... Oh, Hannah hits everyone with this. We'll have her go last, so that our combo increases. Or we have her go first, so our combo gets really high. Because that is how that works, right? Yeah. Hit all enemies and recover HP. It's a shame that these guys have armor. Maybe I should have taken a little bit down first, but we'll focus on the guys on bottom first. Yep, up to 160 already. We could attack all the enemies. We are about to hit an SP point, but it'll probably be a little bit under a half SP. We might be safe to use this, though. We'll use it. Kill this one. Oh, you're repairing, are you? Is your friend gonna repair you? They weren't so kind. Now bring out our gunners. And we'll keep on one grenade launcher for damage. Might as well, it's 1 SP. I guess I could have checked how much health it had. Oh, well, okay, we got that too. How'd we get so much burst gauge? It barely took any damage anyway. Nope, damn it. Okay, good, it didn't use the skill. And that's that. CVS, we got the CVS rating, I guess. And she learned Holy Embrace. Weak attack on all enemies. Grants immunity on all attackers. Invulnerability to enemies' status ailments for 5 turns. That's really interesting. It's basically just a skill to not get status afflictions on your team. But it also counts as an attack on all enemies. Which is good for like raising your combo. Obviously it's a weak attack, so it's not as good as just like an attack skill that hits all enemies, but just like what we used her hero mode for, it's good for raising your combo if you hit everyone that has a yellow marker. Oh, and Kyle learned Risky Zone, the same thing that Hack has, or rather, that Sox has. Everyone leveled up. This should be filled up, right? How much is this? 31. It was actually under a third. Gotta keep that in mind. Do it. Do the assist. Alright, we still want yellows and blues. Mainly blue. Go to this guy first for me. Or does this guy have thermal runaway? Yeah, we can probably wait on that guy, right? I kind of want to pocket this hero mode. So I'm going to do that. What's her hero mode again? I don't remember. How much does May's skill cost? Can I check? I think I have to do it through here. Should be over this way. There. So she has the multi-piercing shot for 9 SP, that's kind of more than I wanted. Just wanted something that hits everyone. Get our combo really high up. Get that out. Put this here. And... no, wait, we don't need a cannon. I guess we'll actually do a temporary swap to one of these. Maybe Kyle. With here or here. What do you do as support? Assist gauge gain, that's pretty good. And you do combo damage, which is pretty good already. Blues and yellows, mainly yellows actually, so let's not do Kyle, let's do Sheena. With this, we kind of had an affinity between these two, and then another yellow, who isn't on hero mode, which would have to be Sox, so these two. Alright, that's our temporary swap for now. Not enough to kill. Enough to kill. Everyone loves Wappa. Yep, it still has to wait, and actually it didn't even do the thermal runaway. Good to know. This should kill. And actually put back our usual team. Like that. Blue and yellow, so... oh, right. Cancel that, actually. Here, do one attack. There. Now swap back. I really want to pocket these hero modes. It's just the way I play. Alright, and then next would be May. And we finish with a cannon. Like that. Oh, we had more. Oops. I didn't realize. Not that it matters, we're still in the clear. Yeah, this is part of the balancing thing that I was talking about, because none of my gunners here have the the super piercing shot. They're all just single piercing. These two are the ones that can decrease 2 at once, currently. Yeah, work on the armor first. Get the blues back in. We can't just hold on the hero mode forever, we gotta use it at some point. Actually, no, this is fine. Double the effect of recovery skills is nice, but we're not going to be using that. Maybe I should have pocketed her after all. You know, I think of Hannah as a healer, but I guess Chick's hero mode kind of designates her as a healer too. The machine gun healer, while Hannah's the grenade launcher healer. I guess we have more than one healer, which makes sense, considering you can just lose allies. If we apply this, and the delay goes off, it's only 7 SP. We'll do this as an experiment. We'll hit it with this and see if the same turn that we caused the delay causes it to tick down 1. Might not be the most efficient use of my stuff. Damn, it didn't tick down. Alright, so we want to do that first, next time, rather than delay. What a shame. Delay all enemies, just in time. How much does it delay them by? Oh, and that delay, even though it already... Interesting. So any delay causes them to tick down 1. Alright, we're doing this as an experiment again. Although, no, he doesn't have it. It would be Hack that has it, right? The ability that delays the enemy. Maybe we'll use a little bit of SP just to check that out. Oh, we need to keep our combo going though. Like that. So here first. So does this, for just 3 SP, reduce the timer on the bomb? Because that would be a really good use of SP. It could be that any delay causes this to tick down. Oh, if they're delayed. Oops. Damn. Okay, well... that didn't work the way I thought it did. No, it's actually Boron skill that does that, right? I think. That slows its action. Is that a delay or what? Maybe that actually means that after it uses an action, it takes even longer to come back on the turn order. Might not actually cause a delay. Don't know. Well, crap. I kind of played this weirdly, but we learned some things. That's not going to help you. Now, I put back our usual team. Or rather, just kind of spread them out. No, this is fine, actually. And again, Malt just comes in when everything is already over anyway. He just has to. Alright, first strike becomes stronger. Chance time... what did that do again? Turret attack on an enemy... Increases allies' critical rate and luck for the next turn only. Right, I remember using that, I think. And increased damage. Alright. And let's just roll on forward. Get our reward before we end the episode. Still getting rusty materials, but we're also getting the non-rusty materials, so I think we're good on upgrades. And somehow, don't ask me how, there's a ruins on the Gargantua. Did they just like airlift this out of the ground or something and put it on the giant airship? I guess they did. But we're going to explore this next time, I guess, so we'll just sit right here at this screen, I guess. Not exactly the best place to end the episode. I don't like ending episodes on a menu or whatever, but it's fine. Before we head into the Shrine of the Moon God, the kids are going to discuss among themselves who's going to go in. While they do that, now would be a good time to take a break.